Alright guys, we're all done flying for the day, so time to pack the wing up. With it laid out nice, I want to get the A risers up on top, and I like to put these together just to lock them in a little bit more, less chance of twists and tangles and all that. I'm going to start down at the bottom of the risers and get these gathered. If I start up here, these are quite a bit thicker, and by the time I reach the wing with the lines and the risers, it's going to be hard to hold. So if I grab them down here, I've got less stuff in my hands, makes it a little bit easier. And I'm going to start looping this line up. And I want to walk towards the wing, don't drag it towards you. And then as you get closer, these wingtips are going to come in, start to surround you. And just keep going on the lines until you get as many lines as you can and fabric at the same time. Now you're able to lift this up off the ground, throw it over your back. I've already got the bag laid out. And I'm gonna plop it down right in the center. Before I let go of all these lines, I'm gonna find my wingtips and just bring those out a little bit, and that's gonna help me later on, and I'll show you that. And then now, I've created a pathway to lay my lines at right down here. But before I do that, I'm gonna take that bundle of lines and throw it up towards the leading edge. And I'm just gonna drop those onto the ground. Then I'm gonna come over to the leading edge and find my center point, which is right here, indicated by this emblem. I'm gonna concentrate on half of it at one time. And I'm gonna do an accordion fold. And I'm just stacking these cells on each other. Each of these cells have rods in them to help keep the profile shape. And these can be damaged, warped, bent if they're not taken care of properly. And as I continue to pull this in, my wingtip is coming towards me. And if I leave it in a big ball over there, it's harder to pull out and it takes a little bit more time, I found out. And just keep going until you run out of rods. And there I'm good. Now I take this bundle, hold it there. Now I've got two free hands to do the same thing over here. A little bit quicker this time. All right. Now I've got these two stacks in my hands. Gonna put them together, and then I'm gonna twist them to where they're right in the middle of the bag, facing down, and I'm gonna keep pressure with one of my hands on there. And I'm gonna bring some wing over. Now I've got pressure still. Same thing, and now I'm just pushing out the air and making a smaller package. The material, as I'm gathering it on those cells in those delicate parts, is protecting it. So I've got 360-degree protection. Bring my bag up, pull my drawstrings, get it in there, and then I'm gonna reopen it a little bit, grab my risers, always paying special attention to these ends to keep them from going in between any of the other lines so you don't get tangles. I like to use a riser sock. Helps to keep them together a little bit more and helps to protect the wing from any sharp objects from the risers. I'm going to take this bag and I can either lay it on top and come around and bundle it up, or I can bring it all the way forward and put it all the way on the bottom basically does the same thing. Cinch these up so that way when I come back out and fly again, I can open this up, I can find my risers, lift them straight up, and then pull it out of the bag and lay it out. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button, leave me a comment, and make sure to like the video if you like it. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.